Hello, 7th and 8th graders. We finally are going to get to talk about the weaving aspect of our projects, the fun part. So here are some examples of different natural weavings that have used more natural materials and things that are found outside or in the woods. You can see that all of these look very different in size and in shape and depending on the materials that are woven in them. There are things like flowers and leaves, as well as things like longer strings of grass or again, flowers that are dried. This one over here has a whole array of different things. You can see there's a difference in design. So if you want a specific design, using a particular material will help with that. And here are some more examples, again, of different natural materials and what it may look like to use these different materials in a weaving. And a few more. So this entire project is really bringing awareness to invasive species in our area and making the woods and the forest around here a healthier place. So again, we've talked about a few invasive species such as oriental bittersweet, maybe garlic mustard, and there are going to be opportunities for you to use those in your weavings. On top of that, we want to bring awareness to upcycling and using materials you may not think of right away in our artwork, and instead of buying new things, repurposing these things into art. And so I've put some examples of different ideas you could bring in. I know I have a ton of plastic grocery bags at home. This is a really great option for adding color, and these are really easy to cut and tie together to make yarn. Different things at home like t-shirts or old clothing, even things like old pillowcases or sheets are also really great and easy things to cut and tie and turn into yarn. So both invasive species and recycled materials that we will be repurposing or upcycling are great things to bring into your weaving. And we want you to bring these materials in, and you will be required to bring these in with your group. So talk amongst your group on what you want your weaving to look like, and maybe you have specific things at home that are certain colors or textures that could add to your piece. We will be asking that you bring in one or several materials for your group project by Wednesday. So shoot for Wednesday to bring these things in so that you can get started working on your weaving. Again, think about the texture of these materials, the way that it feels or looks, and how this might change the way that your weaving is going to look. The next thing I want to talk about is emphasis. So in your weaving, we really want you to think more about the design aspect. Are there going to be certain colors that stand out or certain shapes that you want to have stand out more than others? But we really want you to think out of the box on how you can create a weaving that your group designs together that looks different than the other weavings in the forest. And how will you do that? Emphasis is something that we talk about in art, and it really is the focal point of the artwork. And this can be done by size. Maybe all of your materials are small except for one thing, and this creates a focal point. This could be done by isolation, like this example here. Everything is black and white except for this red space here. When we go outside today, we will be teaching you how to weave once we get out there, and we will be doing this in 2 different groups. So we will tell you more about that once we head outside.